was wrong up in my but I wasn't wrong up in my but I was.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sincerely, Nikki, back with another post. Um, Today is cycle day 1 for me, so I'm so excited. Trying to get the process going. I called CNY today to tell them, hey, I started my cycle. Let's get this ball rolling. So the nurse, schedule, she kind of updated everything and got everything kind of like it's created a chart for me for the week or for the little 10-day to 14-day process or whatever. And she's like, yeah, you need to schedule your first baseline appointment for day 3. So today is Monday. Cycle day 3 will be Wednesday. And I scheduled that with a local place here in Houston. And yeah, so I'm ready for that. What else? I've been doing my acupuncture twice a week. That's been going great. My acupuncturist always tries to tell me, hey, you need to wear socks at all times. Keep your feet warm during the winter time. It's good for the uterus and the whole fertilization process. So like I'm just like it's not even that cold in Houston. I want to say it's like 70 something degrees, maybe 71 ish. And your girl got on like socks. Like yeah, I got on my freaking Christmas socks. So yeah. So anyway, I've been just what have I been doing? Let me think. Oh, I've been pulling out all of my medication because I have like old Menopur from my first cycle, which I'm not using yet. I'm not gonna use that this cycle, or at least that's not the plan. So I've been kind of like putting stuff away, bringing the new meds that I'm gonna need for this cycle into like a little box. I have all my stuff together for. I still need to figure out syringes. Like I think I want to say the Gonal has one inside, but I don't know. So I'm gonna let you guys. I think that's how that goes because I'm trying to remember. Like it, it's been I think November was my first cycle, so yeah, I'm gonna get that together tonight. I have some of my syringes together for a few of my medications for my Cetrotide, which is already in the box. But I'm trying to think of some other. Oh, the ACG. They gave me that. So yeah, I have that together. So yeah, I just need to figure out the Gonal, which I think it's already in the box. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. So yeah, I think I'm good to go. But I'm just kind of like ready to get the ball rolling. What else have I been doing? I've been pretty sick. Let me say, I've just been under the weather. I Friday I just kind of came down with like I really believe it's allergies. Um, Cold related allergy, sneezing, the whole nine. As you can tell, I'm hoarse. I couldn't even speak yesterday. So called the nurse on that just to ask her, hey, so what do you suggest me taking? Is it okay to take like my Claritins? And she's like, oh no, you're fine with that. So I'm doing that. What else? What else? Trying to get that cleared up because, I don't want to really be sick during the retrieval process. And then with this coronavirus stuff going on, I don't want to already have some stuff going on. And then on top of that, you know, God forbid, right? So that's that. I've been kind of freaking out about that just a little bit, not a lot, but the media just kind of hypes it too. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. Is it something that I should even like be thinking about in a way that kind of causes me to want to push some things back? But no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm moving forward. God's with me. So yeah. And so that's that. Let me think. My husband's sperm, his sperm has to be there by the time I retrieve. Last in November, we originally booked his flights, my flights through Southwest Airlines. And I like to book through them because you can cancel and then they'll give you like a credit or whatever and you have to use it within a year. So I'm like, cool, because majority of the other places, I think it's a few other airlines that do that, but just I would suggest you guys do that too, especially if you're flying from out of town. just make sure that you fly and book through an airline that allows you to either get a refund or credit or something, you don't just lose your money. So we have credits for his flight and my flight, so that's good. And we were going to go during Christmas, no, Thanksgiving, so it's going to be really expensive. So we have a fairly large credit, so it should be pretty good. And then have some for our Disney cruise in October that we're planning with the kids. So yeah, to fly to Orlando with that. So I think we may even cover both. But anyway, so I have I have oh, I spoke to the nurse and I was wanting to just ship his sperm, over to Syracuse, like a lot of the other women do, and they freeze it, the whole nine, right? They send you the little whatever kit. She was just like, yeah, I mean, she just recommended that, considering my low quality egg situation, she's just like, let's just maximize everything, your options. So I would prefer him to send in a fresh to one of our locations, and then they can professionally ship it the proper way. They freeze it there, the whole nine, and then they ship it, and it's not a problem. So she's just like, so try to do that. So look, Atlanta is our closest location, so I'm just gonna fly him to Atlanta. It's really cheap from Houston to Atlanta. I think we'll probably spend $100 and something just in his flight. And then time. He don't have really a lot of time to kind of be out there. Syracuse is like a 3.5 hour flight from Houston. Atlanta is only like an hour and 20 minutes. I think it's even less than that, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely no more than an hour and 20 minutes. So he can fly there, go do what he got to do. I really would like him to go the night before, stay the night, and that first thing in the morning be there at 8, and then yeah, he'll drive. It's an hour from the airport to get to the Atlanta location, CNY, which is really not bad because I drove by myself. And so he can do that, stay at a hotel near that location, be there first thing in the morning, grab the little thingy, do what he got to do, come right back, bring it to them, and then drive right back to the airport. So that's what I'm hoping happens. And then he can be back home by like 1-ish. So yeah, so that's what we're trying to do, is schedule that. I think let me see, I start stems. Today's cycle day 1. Cycle day 3 will be Wednesday. I do the ultrasound, so that'll probably be the first day of stems, and then that should last anywhere from 10 to 14 days. I think it's a kind of like a slower cycle, so it should last longer. Yeah, I'm closer to the 14-day mark probably, and so he'll go in the week before. Like cycle day for me will be, stem day 7 or 8 or something, Thursday or Friday of next week, basically. And so yeah, have him to do that. Bam. So that'll already be there. And then yeah, so then that very next week I'll be flying out. What else? Yeah, so y'all just follow me. I just kind of want to give you guys an update. I'm excited to see how things go. I'm gonna record again, not tomorrow, but cycle day 3, and I'll try to record like the whole process, like me going to do my follicle count. I'm really excited about that because that's my baseline. Again, in November, my baseline I believe was 3 on one side and 2 on the other side. Like I think I had 5 follicles at baseline, and then eventually it got up to 11. But I'm excited to see how many I have this go around. Like that, sometimes it's just, you just have better months. So hopefully I'll record that, and if she lets me, what else? Yeah, and I think I'll record like my little stem process too, like taking the meds day 1. And so yeah, things are starting to get real, and I'm just so excited. So definitely continue to follow, and just wanted to give you guys an update again. All right, I'm trying to think of anything else. All my meds made it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it really. So yeah, stay tuned.